All right, so on day 4, you have to edit your draft. Remember, we're working on the opinion essay about rules. Come to the bottom, click the start button, put your mouse on Word, and it should be close to the top. Rules, rough draft, parody. Click on that. It should open up. The key thing about editing your own work is don't be a cheapo. Don't try to get out of this task. Don't do a poor job because you hate it. Oh, no. No, sit there, read your essay, your story, whatever. Read it out loud. The reason you want to read it out loud is you'll hear your mistakes. Go slow and read each and every word. Be careful. Don't read what you meant to write. Read what you actually see on the screen. And when you're done reading it and fixing all the mistakes, find the meanest person you can find and have them read it. Read it out loud. And when they come to something that doesn't make sense or sounds a little weird, have them help you fix it up. Then your essay will be outstanding. Okay? Let's get started. Some people think rules are hard. Now, I don't like that I used the word hard. I'm going to double click on this, right click on it, and come down here to synonyms and see if there's a better way to say that. See, now they're giving me for hard like a rock. Let's try challenging. I want to bump up my vocabulary to make it sound good. What if I double clicked on that? Right clicked, indented, stimulating, puzzling. No, challenging's fine. Some people think that rules are challenging. Some people think rules are needed. Some people would throw rules out the window if they could. I'm going to change that to if they could. If given the opportunity. Regardless of your opinion on rules, it is understood that rules keep things orderly, safe, and fair. Rules can do many things. In a school setting, rules help to keep order. When children are traveling in the hallway to reach different destinations, it is a rule that they must walk in a quiet, straight line. Why? This helps every child get to their location in a quick and orderly manner. Is there a better word than quick? Double click on it, right click on it, go down to synonyms. Hurried. Nah, click's fine. This rule was created for efficiency. Another location in schools that requires rules and regulations. In what I did there, and I want to make sure that's clear, when I added in schools, it got in the way of that requires, so I didn't know if it made sense, and they matched. Because if I said another location that require rules and regulations, that wouldn't make sense. So I had to get rid of this when I was reading it out loud to myself to see if they matched. I got rid of in schools in my brain, and I said another location that requires rules and regulations. And when I heard that matched, I was able to keep it that way. Another location that requires rules and regulations is the cafeteria. This is a large, let's see if that's on the dead word list, because large seems pretty common. Go to your main list of assignments. Let's go to the dead word list and see what we find. Let's see, big, nope. No, then I must be thinking of that sizzling vocabulary list. Let me try that. It's the purple one. Ugly, laughter, big. There we go. And this whopping, supersized, tremendous, enormous, epic, giant, huge, immense. Let's see if immense works. This is an immense room with a lot of children. This is an immense room. And then a lot is in there too. I think a lot is on that dead word list. And I'm sorry to keep jumping around. Go back to the dead word list. Yeah, a lot. Numerous, heaps, many, scores, innumerable, much, a great deal. Let's do a great deal. I'm going to change the word a lot to a great deal. This is an immense room with a delete, great deal of children in it at the same time. Rules created for this particular room are in place to keep everyone safe. Let's see if there's a better way to say that. I want to say unharmed, because that makes me sound smart, I think. Unharmed. They are needed because there are so many people moving, eating, and using utensils at the same time that accidents are likely to occur. Obviously, rules are present in places other than a school. I'm going to say than schools. See if that sounds better. Here we go. When friends are playing games together, often there are real or invented rules. These rules are put in place to keep the game fun and fair. Once you understand the reason rules are needed, it is important that you know what may occur when you do not have any rules. For example, if a cafeteria had no rules, it is likely that children would choke, run, and fall, or become, I'm going to do a comma instead of the word and, comma, run, fall, or become injured using a utensil. In addition, in a classroom, if there were no rules, there would be no productivity. This means the teacher would not be able to keep the children sitting and listening. If the teacher cannot do this, then the teacher cannot teach. I'm going to change this to he or she cannot teach. Children would not learn. Finally, if there were no rules when playing games, if there were no rules when playing games with friends, this would lead to anger. Rules help keep people and their decisions fair. Without them, it is unclear if people could keep their friends. Okay? Picture for a moment the perfect student. She follows every rule. By doing this, she's able to hear and learn during all the lessons. She's able to get from place to place in her school safely. I'm going to add a sentence. This helps her get good grades, period. She's able to get from place to place in her school safely. When playing games with her friends, she is fair and kind. This child has many friends. Do you suspect that she, I'm going to repeat myself, this child, do you suspect that she will continue to be successful as she grows and pushes through her education? Instead of pushes, continues through her education. Of course she will. Rules help us become successful adults. I'm going to change that. And they are, I say very necessary, but let's see if fairy's on here. Yeah. Exceedingly necessary. I'm going to do exceedingly necessary. Yep. I like that. Exceedingly necessary. Period. All right, so I've read it. I think I was honest and pretty critical and mean to myself, fixing all my mistakes. Now I'm going to have somebody who's meaner than me read my essay, and once they fix all the mistakes, they help me fix it. I come to the top and I click File. Go down and click Save As, and if you see the essay folder, click it. Instead of Rules Rough Draft, double-click on the word rough, type in the word final. Now you've got Rules Final Draft. Click Save. Come back to your assignment. If you're on the right page, that's fine. I think mine's right here, assignment. Scroll to the bottom, click Add Submission. Scroll to the bottom, add your file, choose your file, and you're looking for Rules Final Draft. Click Open and then Upload. Once it's had a chance to upload, you can click Save Changes at the bottom, and then you are done.